If you're like me, you're fascinated by cute cat toys. Every time you go to the pet store, you bring home a new one. Have you ever bought a toy thinking that the cat is sure to go nuts over it, but they rejected it? And by now your cat has a bunch of toys, but they rarely play with them? How do you find toys the cat will like? I'm Misty. I'm a certified cat behavior consultant and fear-free trainer. In this video, we'll look at choosing cat toys. Let me start by saying that play is like hunting for a cat, so we want to look for toys that resemble prey animals. Cats typically hunt birds, mice, lizards and snakes and bugs. That doesn't mean you can't buy the occasional cute toy that looks like sushi or whatever, but consider things like size, shape, texture, movement, and sound. You don't want anything too big or noisy, or the cat will be scared of it. You gotta know your audience. Each cat will have their own preferences. Now, you might find a toy that looks like a bird but moves like a snake, or looks like a mouse but it moves like a bird. That's okay. I haven't found cats to be purists in that regard. Their preferences usually have more to do with texture and movement than replicating a specific prey animal exactly. Once a cat catches their prey, they tear it apart. Here you can go one of two ways. Choose destructible toys that give the cat the satisfaction of tearing them apart, like a piñata at a party, or look for toys that can withstand chewing. Either way, avoid small parts that could be easily swallowed and watch out for sharp pieces. There aren't a lot of options when it comes to destructible toys. Most are too expensive to let the cat destroy them in one play session. Peacock feathers can be a good option. They only cost about $1. You can also make your own cat toys. I'll cover that in a separate video. The best toys for interactive play are wand toys, a toy on a string attached to a wand. They put some distance between your hands and the business end of the cat. Now let's look at some of my cat's favorite toys and see them in action. It's good to provide solo toys for the cat to play with on their own. Here are some examples. Whether you have a bunch of toys scattered around the house or all gathered in a basket, from the cat's perspective, they're like dead prey items. They don't move on their own. The cat has to make them move, acting as both predator and prey. It's fun for a while, but it's not the same. Like playing on your own as a kid. It's fun, but not as much as when your parents or your friends join in the game. Remember that solo toys can't replace interactive play. This is a chance for you to play with your cat and bond together. Often cats will play with the simplest things. You don't need to buy expensive toys. Just make sure they're safe for your cat to play with on their own. No choking hazards. Watch out for loose strings or small pieces that might be easily swallowed. If there are bits that might get eaten, make sure they're harmless. For example, I don't let my cats play with rubber bands or Q-tips because they could be easily swallowed and get stuck in the cat's digestive system, requiring an emergency vet visit. Toys like ribbon, hair ties, pipe cleaners, wool balls, and milk jug rings might be perfectly safe for one cat, but not for another, so I would only use them with supervision. What are your cat's favorite toys? Let me know in the comments below.
Now it's time for some frequently asked questions. What if the cat isn't interested in any of their toys? Try something new to spark their interest. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new toy. It could be an old favorite that they haven't seen in a while. Or try a new technique. Since a prey animal would never approach the cat directly, make sure you're not waving the toy in the cat's face. Move the toy away from the cat instead of moving it toward them. A surefire way to get the cat's attention is to move the toy across their field of view. Move it slowly, off and on, until it's about to disappear. Around a corner or under a pillow. At that moment, most cats can't resist pouncing. Another option is to make the environment more interesting. Give them a box to hide behind, a ripple rug for the toy to peek out of, or a pile of packing paper to dig around in. Try tossing a piece of kibble or a treat for the cat to chase. Often the movement is enough to get them excited. When they catch their quarry and they get to eat it, bonus! If you've tried these strategies and the cat still doesn't seem interested in play, don't assume they're just slowing down as they get older. It's possible that the cat is less active because they're uncomfortable. Did you know that 40% of cats have some sort of arthritis? And that figure jumps to 90% for cats age 10 and older. If you're concerned that your cat seems less playful than usual, talk to your veterinarian. Can I use a laser pointer for the cat to chase? Laser pointers are appealing for us humans because they require very little effort to move around. But laser pointers can be frustrating to cats. Play is like hunting for cats, but lasers don't give them the satisfaction of catching their prey. Some cats are fine with laser pointers, but others will get super excited and chase a laser until they're exhausted, and then get obsessed looking for it after you put it away. If you're going to use a laser pointer, I would suggest only using it as a warm-up to initiate playtime, to get the cat to pounce on a physical toy or a piece of food. Is it safe for cats to play with shoelaces? With supervision, yes. Shoelaces and ribbon can be fun for cats to chase and pounce on. Just don't let them chew on it and swallow it. Contrary to the popular image, a ball of yarn is not an ideal cat toy because it's easy for them to break off a piece and swallow it, or to get tangled up in it if you're not paying attention. Can't I just use my hands to play with the cat? There are a couple of reasons why this is a bad idea. One, cats don't typically wrestle with larger animals unless they grew up together, so an adult cat is likely to find your hand coming at them intimidating. They might run away or decide to fight back if they feel threatened. Two, teaching a kitten to play with your hands creates a habit of rough play, the way they would play with a littermate or a prey animal. At first, you might think it's cute, but it's not so cute when the cat pounces on your feet while you're sleeping and then starts bunny kicking. Ouch! The cat isn't being aggressive, just being a cat. But if you've ever been on the receiving end, you know those sharp teeth and claws are no joke. For more personalized solutions, contact me through my website, fellowcreaturespets.com, or email me at fellowcreaturespets@gmail.com. Thanks for watching!
Yeah. Oh, you just landed on your butt.
Hi, you startled me. Come. Sweetie, that's the microphone. You're gonna make loud noises. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to take pictures. Yeah. You're adorable. You're gonna fall on your butt.